Guys, filling around him, give him a little room, give him a little room. Go ahead, sir, fire away.
Who's print media?
Right here.
Okay, how you doing, my
Good
man?
man.
Yusuf, you want to ask?
You feel like you're gonna end his career?
Print media over here.
Like I said, I'm doing the Manny Pacquiao, what Manny Pacquiao did to Oscar De La Hoya. It will be his last fight. You know, I wanted this for too long. You know, this is a dream come true. And when you're a fighter, you fight for everything. You fight for your dreams. For me to get this fight, you know, and not fight, it's not a disservice to the sport. It's a disservice to the 23 years that I've dedicated to the sport. It's a disservice to Ben Getty, who dedicated 13 years of his life to make me the champion that I am today. This fight means more to me than I can express to you in words. So I will just have to show you guys what it's all about come July 20th.
Keith, when you said you trained at LA Fitness the whole time for the Lopez fight, does that mean you weren't quite prepared?
It means I was trying to lose weight after 2 years, sitting on the couch with injuries and depression of not being a world-class fighter that I am, not living my best life like I am about to beat up Manny Pacquiao. This is my best life. So I got smiles, I got motivation, and I was just getting back in the ring with Lopez, man. I knew it was gonna be a tough fight. I just want to be prepared. I was prepared, and I won the fight, you know. I knew I could rely on my boxing skills, my boxing talent, and my footwork and my defense, and that's what won me the fight. This fight, I want to come out stronger. I dropped Lopez in the second round, but I never came out throwing a lot of bombs. I caught him with a check hook. It's been a while since I've let my hands go and really take chances. It takes a little extra energy. If you want to put that oomph into the punch, if you want to put a little bit more, it takes a little bit more out of you. So I just got to train a little bit harder, and that's why I hired 2 professional trainers so that I can land 1 punch come July 20th.
How much weight did you have to lose?
How much weight do I have to lose?
How much weight did you have to lose for that fight?
For the Lopez fight, I was at, you know, I mean, it's not at the start of camp, it's pre-camp. I always cut a little bit because I end up getting too big out of 22 months of inactivity, right? So I was at 183 pounds in preparation, knowing that I was gonna get the Lopez fight. So I had to slowly get down. Then once we're in camp, I always cut about, you know, anywhere from 25 to 27 pounds.
Can you talk about the distance? Because he's obviously going to try to wear you out through time.
Oh, the distance ain't no problem, man. Keith one-time Thurman's been going 12 rounds for a minute now, you know? But that's boring. So let's try to make it shorter than that.
Keith, do you look at that shot that Josecito landed as almost like a blessing in disguise? Like maybe it made somebody like Manny Pacquiao, more willing to want to get into the ring with you after that?
What did he say at the end?
That scare.
God is good. God is good all the time. You know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason, man. This is truly a blessing. That left hook could have been a blessing in disguise, because obviously, you know, some people do feel that it might have created the vulnerable look that might have gave Manny Pacquiao the confidence to sign the contract. And, you know, a lot of people believe that you're only as good as your last fight. The only thing was, my last fight was a tune-up. You know, I'm a world champion, and I showed that when a tough fighter like Josecito Lopez tries to take advantage of a champion like Keith Thurman off of a 22-month layoff, because that boy came to fight. He always comes to fight. But we know on that night, we saw one of the best Josecito Lopez we've seen in a long time. And I still defeated the man, okay? So I just don't see anything that Manny Pacquiao can do in the ring. He's too small. They say he's fast. To me, he's slow. You know, his movements are predictable. This is boxing. He comparing me to Oscar De La Hoya. The problem is, when he fought Oscar De La Hoya was the old man and he was the young buck. Okay.
Down in weight.
And you know, he's used to fighting bigger guys, but he's not used to fighting bigger, younger, stronger. And I believe it's going to show in the ring.